Main features of the second generation are use of transistors, reliable as compared to first generation computers, smaller size as compared to first generation computers, generate less heat, consume less electricity, it was faster than first generation computers, it was costly and required a AC. AC is required in computers because you observe your laptops, your mobile, they get heat. So to minimize that heat and to protect from damage, AC is must when you use computers. Still now use of AC is required. So support a machine and assembly languages, and some computers are IBM, CDC, Univac. Then third generation of computers. The third period of third generation was from 1964 to 1972. The third generation of computer is marked by the use of integrated circuits in place of transistors. A single IC has many transistors, resistors, and capacitors along with associated circuitry. IC was invented by Jack Kilby. This development made computers smaller in size, reliable, and efficient. In this generation, remote processing, time sharing, real time, multi programming operating system were used. High level language, Fortran 2, COBOL, Pascal, Basic, Algol were used during this generation. So, this is the picture of a third generation of computer. So, in this third generation of computers, multi-programming was used, real-time operating system were used, time sharing and remote processing operating systems were used. So time sharing means time was shared between two different program running on the same computer. So if more than one computer was able to be run, and the time shared system make one program to run for few seconds, then stop the program and suspend the program, then go to the next program. When doing for some second program was suspended, then go to the third program. So when the third program suspended, after that no more program remain, come back to the first program, continue from where the suspended, do for few more seconds, then suspend it, then again go to the second program. That is the called the time sharing. Remote processing means to do processing between the computer and the data, the maybe in a not in the same computer but in another computer, in the connected through internet or connected through network. So that is called the remote processing. And the real time processing, the real time processing means deadline was given, within the deadline some program has to complete. This real time processing is available, you can see in our defense, technical defense system, where anti aircraft missile and anti submarine missiles and anti warship missile and surface to land, surface to air, this kind of missile, they are programmed by computer, and once a object is identified, within a time frame it has to attack and destroy the system. So and it cannot do fail, it cannot take more time, or it cannot take less time, it has to happen within that particular time. It cannot take less time, also it cannot have more time. If it takes less time, it is good, but sometimes what happen, it will hit somewhere else, because when something is moving in the land and you are going in a flight, if your prediction of the time is wrong, either less or small, either less or more, then the object rocket will hit somewhere else. So real time system means that the particular time based execution. So this kind of concept was applied in the third generation. It IC was used, this became more reliable, and it was smaller in size, generated less heat, it was faster, lesser maintenance required, it was costly, AC was required, consume less electricity, support high languages, and some example were IBM, Honeywell, PDP, IBM, TDC.